Awesome. That was so cool. That was so cool. All right. Welcome in. When y'all get in, we're going to just jump right in and see what messages are here for y'all. Thank you all for everything. Likes, comments, shares, subscribes, donations. And remember, if you're interested in any services, just to go to the website and to email me. Damn. So, someone is not helping someone do something anymore when it comes to winning over a physical contract, or when it comes to success with something that they've written down that they want to do. It's no longer background noise that you have ranked up, that you're not in the same field. That's what someone wants to say it as. They're not in the same field. But they're not helping this person rank up anymore. There's an intervention happening to keep this person from having, from astral body, from astral traveling to you. Goodness gracious. Someone doesn't want you to find out that they have been astral traveling to you, and they've been cloaking themselves as like family members or friends or however. Someone's just been going through your memory bank and being like, oh, you did this and you don't talk about this, so I'm going to torment you in your dreams with it. But it's something about you being able to still retaliate in a way that keeps you safe or however. But no one's so being an energy supply for this person anymore, because someone had a rude awakening. Someone might have woke up to some bad news, got fired from their job. Something good, something's seen now. The access was never denied, or that they never stopped trying to set you up. Someone realizes that now. This is a divine intervention. Ancestors came in to save the day, because now people are questioning this rule breaker on their true motives. Why the hell were you even doing this? What was your purpose? That's what people are looking at right now. Because people are, they're ghosting someone because you're literally moving forward. You haven't been removed from something, so they're removing them from you. Removed, inverted, and then removed and then exiled. It's kind of funny, but yeah, people are ghosting people. This person's being ghosted by their friends, by the people they work with, their colleagues. I heard, because you haven't been removed from a position. They have. Again, someone could have woke up and like lost a job, and they know exactly why they lost a job, or they lost some form of position, they lost some form of like government income, they lost some form of like subpoena, they lost some sort of court order or court issue as well. Because now people are talking about what's happening between you and someone else, and this other person's embarrassed because now they have to answer questions. This person might have been asking a lot of questions about you, but now they have to start answering questions now about why they were trying to set you up to change your mind so that they could get something to go in their favor, the spiritual bet. There's something to do about, like, someone's trying to forbid a spiritual contract when it comes to you getting good fortune, because they still don't think that you're talented enough. It's like, it's just projection. This person doesn't really have the talents. This is a family member that doesn't think it's fair that it's them doing this stuff. They thought that you were ignoring something when it came to looking for information, when it came to someone attacking you. But that's not the case, which is really weird. So someone thought that you moved on from trying to figure out who was sending you this weird energy, or who was attacking you, this family member. It's not that you've given up on that. You're on to new things. You're on a new chapter. The divine is watching someone. God's watching someone. Anu's watching someone. And they're not excited. There's like something's being thrown in someone's face. Like, isn't this you thinking of this? Yeah, coming to terms inverted, because they didn't want to quit planning an attack on you because you wouldn't come back to them. It's like a family member wants you to go back to them just so they can like be like, see, I told you that they need our help, and then revoke you of getting help. Or like make you mad secretly. Someone's upset because of a vacation that you went on when you were a child. If you've been praying, Archangel Sandalphon has been responding to those prayers. I mean, not responding, but sending those prayers up. This is a family member that's jealous of like a vacation you went on, or jealous of some form of attention that you received, or if you were adopted, or if this other person's adopted, they're jealous of that. You got treated different. This could also be like a time period difference. Like y'all could be like a decade apart or 2 decades or however apart, and they're jealous about that, about how you two were treated differently. It's like your parents had more money with you than them, so they expected as an adult, or the what the fuck. So someone expects as a that's what they've been trying to keep hidden about why they have all these bad ideas to hurt you, is because they're literally jealous because you got to do more as a child, or maybe you just didn't care that you did a lot as a child. You were busy studying, working on yourself, trying to find a career, being artistic, spending time out in nature. You were just too busy living your life as a child. They want to call you a kid. That's why it keeps coming out like that. So apologies on that. But you were just living your childhood, and someone was jealous about that. Maybe they felt like they couldn't. This could even be like a family member that gave up on their hopes and dreams, and then they had a son or daughter that gave up on their hopes and dreams as well, but you didn't. It's like they feel outcasted and outshined by that. They feel like a failure of a parent because their child. I mean, look, your child takes after you. So if you gave up on your dreams, your child probably going to give up on their dreams too, because they don't know, or it's not even in their DNA to have that sort of like support. So that's like a flaw on you being a human, knowing that you should work on those flaws. But whatever. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. This is someone that literally is upset. Everyone knows why they're upset. It's because you actually have a plan for life. You actually knew what you wanted to do in life. Someone else didn't. This is a weird family member. Someone could be a Virgo, any of the fire sign. Well, yeah, any of the fire signs, or a Taurus of significance so far, or a Libra. Yeah, heavy on the Taurus, and then an Aries, Leo, an Aries or a Leo for the fire sign. But it's like they don't like. I don't know. It's like they expect you to be working under someone with your talents or gifts, or like, let's say that you are like a musician, or you're a painter. Better yet, you're a painter. Someone in your family wanted to be a painter or a musician, and they couldn't do it, so they gave up on their gifts. But then when you started moving out with yours, they wanted you to work under someone. Like if you're a musician, it's like, oh, you should go work over here, do what I'm telling you because I'm giving you a suggestion of where to work. But if you would have worked there, it would have been torturous for you. So you were just avoidant of it, or if you tried to, you were denied for that reason because the divine God was not going to put you in a position like that. There's no need for it. Like you're just very independent with what you do, and that bothers someone. But you're an adult, so why can't you do what you want to do? I'm telling you, they literally are fucking what is it called? Not an alarmist. They're an expectant. They expect things just to be one way when it's not. Someone just like they like to wait. Like when's the right time to move? They don't know when the right time is to move because they're not in the right frequency. They're not in the right setting themselves to move. So they were just projecting all that onto you. It's something about your ambition from when you were a child to now has gone lower and lower, and it's because this person's been blocking it or trying to siphon it, or siphoning it for themselves or giving it off to their offspring. But neither of those people know what to do with moving forward. It's like one of your family members wants to be a porn star, I'm hearing, and they've been trying to swap their energy with your creative energy so that you become a harlot and then they become creative, but that's not working. You've already moved into a new cycle. It's like you don't need, what the fuck is going on with that? I'm telling you, someone does not want to put in the work or efforts when it comes to something. Someone could be a lazy ass motherfucking Capricorn. Yeah, but the King of Pentacles, lazy ass Capricorn. Someone could be a Pisces as well. Nine of Cups. When it comes to your wish fulfillment, you're on your way. Someone doesn't want you to see that everything is going to work for you fine if you just move forward. Like, you need to stop waiting on a perfect time. The time is now. There is no such thing as the perfect time. That's your ego. That's called perfectionism. That's a demon that's halting you. You need to get out of your head. Or that's what someone's trying to tell someone right now. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, because you're doing a lot better with being away from these people with the Two of Cups inverted, Six of Pentacles inverted. They were inadvertent. Well, no, they were very purposefully. They want to say it was inadvertently, but they were very intentionally and very purposely sending you energy to weigh you down, to make you feel like you were a regret, or that you wouldn't be able to use your gifts, or like, be successful with your talents. So every time you try to move out, that projection you pick up on is this family member sending that to you. So just remember that from now on. It's not you. You never thought like that before. Think back to when you were a child. That's not how you were. Yeah, someone's trying to block your memories though by doing all this dream work on you. They want you to be so overloaded. They want to overload your sensory. They want to like fuck you up bad, like sensory wise. You could have like sensory issues, or you used to have sensory issues as a child. So think about like sirens or horns that would bother you, because it was like this alarms in general. So they've been trying to cause you a bunch of alarms in the dream state and making you like really uncomfortable by putting you in sensory overload situations so that you won't move forward and just cocoon yourself. Someone knows you do that a lot. Get outside in nature more, stretch, do exercises. Yeah, they've been trying to bind you to raspy thoughts. King of Swords inverted. Someone could be a Gemini. No, someone could be an Aquarius, excuse me. Or you could have Aquarius somewhere in your chart, highly aspected. But someone's trying to get you to like whatever you think, especially with Aquarius, man bearing wisdom, whatever you aspire to do, they want you to ruin it. They want you to just fucking think that you can't do it. With the Four of Cups, yeah, they just want you to stay in like contemplation and not know how to move forward, so that you miss out on opportunities. But you're giving back to yourself by resting. Someone knows that you've entered a very nurturing point of your life. You're able to step out and do these things. This is what someone's been hating to see with the Two of Swords inverted, the Six of Cups upright, and the Hangman inverted. Yeah, because you're not sacrificing your dreams for this person, or someone took the bait. Someone has like part of your ambition, but they still don't know what to do with it. With the Two of Swords inverted, call your energy back to you. For all people, places, and things, directions. If you've been feeling low on energy, you know, heavy Libra, Virgo, Scorpio energy, that those could be very significant for you in your chart. Yeah, with the Five of Pentacles, even someone has been trying to like. I was literally about to say, be the devil on your shoulder, and that dog barked. And if you don't know, in tarot, the white dog on the Fool represents your conscious mind, where it is the rational conscious mind, I should say, where it breaks things down and causes you fear. Someone's been your fear agent. This family member has been. They've been doing nothing but causing you fear. And it's like, it's funny. It's not funny that it's happening, but it's funny because people are looking at this person like, why do you want them to be scared? Like, what's the point of that? Like, look at it from that look. Like, look at it like that for a minute. Stop being worried about it. With the Five of Cups, But the Five of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, I'm gonna tell you this. Look at it this way. Why the fuck they want you to be scared? What is there to be scared of? The sun upright. What is there to be scared of? Other than you not moving forward. Other than you not doing the passions of life that you truly want to do. What's scarier than wasting your time here? So they're trying to be like, oh, you don't want to do it because it's scary. Okay, I think it's scarier to die and then be stood in front of the angels that hold the book of life and the book of death. And they're like, well, you didn't do anything in this book, which is the book of death, but then you did only like 2 things in the book of life. And then you get, you have to punish yourself that way by looking at yourself. But I think that's a little bit scarier than whatever this fucking flesh person's doing. And by the way, flesh is just a bacteria. It's just a gigantic bacteria that coats who you really are. So I can call them a sack of bacteria if I want to. I don't know why it's coming out like that. Like, y'all need to just look at it as a funny situation. I do not know why it's so funny. I feel like this person could just be like a clown. I don't know. Maybe you are like supposed to be a comedian or something, and they're like, "Oh, you wouldn't do good as a comedian," and you're just like, "No, you would though." I don't know. They just don't want you following the rules of your heart. They don't want the rules of this life. You know who like you might not know who you are fully, and if you do know who you are fully, why the fuck aren't you doing what you need to do? Don't make any damn excuses if you know who you are fully. Because if you know who you are fully and you're letting something stop you, then you don't know who you are fully. Don't lie to yourself. I'll call you out on that right now. Anywho, if you, either way, it doesn't matter. This is just someone's being like they laugh at them. Someone hates being the laughing stock. Maybe someone got bullied a lot growing up, and they like, I don't know, they're just not funny. Someone is very bland. Like, I don't know, dog. That's why they haven't moved forward at all. Someone's just very bland. But if you don't know who you are, it doesn't matter. Just know what you want to do in life and move forward with that and allow that to nurture you. And don't rest till you get it, because you know that you will. Especially if you're walking with God, you know that for sure. So why are you so worried? Why are you so scared? You shouldn't be. But someone keeps like projecting. And if you really sit back and look at the fears, it's kind of funny. It's like, what if someone thinks what you do is stupid? How many people exist in this world? And how many people have called you stupid for how many years you've been aged? Do you really think that's going to affect you any more than it already has? No. If you open up the door to make it add more weight, then yeah, sure, but that's your fault. So don't be faulty on your own aspect and walk forward bravely. Like, it's not as bad as you would think. It's not as scary as you would think. You know? I don't know, child. Someone just needs to get food. I'm telling you, they've been trying to trap you, Divine One. I'm not gonna call it the Earth Angel card no more. I'm gonna call it the Divine One card. Not even a surprise. You're not even surprised about this person. You might know who they are. You don't give a fuck. Someone like one of your family members watches you online. If you have a channel, they watch you heavily, and they want to like, I don't know. They just want you to be like, oh, I'm watching you. Who gives a fuck? Or like, if you don't know certain family members of your family, and you go out and you perform or whatever, they send people out there to like watch you, or they have people that know your family and they go back and report and be like, yeah, so and so, like, who gives a fuck? Like, what are y'all doing? Y'all are actually giving collective money. So why are not even just money, but you're giving them the validation that they need. Not everything in life is going to be accepted. And if everything you do in life is 100% accepted, you're doing something wrong. You're being a people pleaser. If you're doing things and people don't like it, you're probably on the right fucking track, because that's showing you that you're making a difference that people don't like. People don't like change. They're scared of it. Who the hell is this nice guy? So someone knows that you're nice, or you're when you move forward, you're very intentional with your heart. Pay attention from where you speak. Do you speak from like your chest, or do you speak from your throat? That's something important. I don't know what that has to do with this reading at all. It really doesn't, but that's important for someone to focus on. Where that vibration hits is where you're actually speaking from. So make sure you're speaking from the right place. Anyway, someone is in conflict because they're not receiving any money because people are not jealous of you. It's like someone's running like a campaign. It's like, oh, we're going through hard times and they don't want to support us, and we know that they're about to make a big business and breakthrough and they don't want to support us. Donate to our GoFundMe so that blah blah blah. And people are like, wow, if I had this, I would help my family. To make people jealous of you, and it's like, oh no, y'all literally just threw them out and outcasted them. So why would they help you? I wouldn't help. You know what I mean? So they're losing actual money. They're losing actual patrons, supporters, however, for doing this shit. Because you're not mentally and emotionally unstable. Or a child to this family. You could literally be adopted. It's like straight up. You have no childhood memories with these family members. Someone literally asks, so where's a photo of you all, Hank? Where's a photo of you all? Like a family gathering. And then they see you like in the back, barely poking out your head. And it's like, why are they back there? It's like, oh, because they wanted to be back there. And it's like, no, it's like, isn't that the parents? And that's like, the parents should be next to this. You know what I mean? Like, you should be with your parents in this photo, like either beside them, in front of them, or if you're behind them, be like in the middle. You were supposed to be in like the middle of a family photo, but they put someone else there instead to make them look like the star of the family. So they put you in the. I'm not laughing at that. I am, and I'm not laughing at the fact that that happened. I'm just laughing at that's how jealous someone was to like in photographs. They had to like hide you. That's how jealous this person was of you your whole life, and it's like stupid. Like if y'all had like family Christmases or something, they would purposely make sure that they would buy like a shitty gift just in case you got them, and then they would do spell work to make sure that you got them. And it's like really sad for this person, but it's like comical because it's like, why would you go through all that hassle? Like what? I don't know. Why don't you like this person? What do they do to you? They're just here. Where are you at? They're here. Where are you at? You're not here with them. You're over there. Where is there to this person? I don't know. But it's not here. It's not here. It's not in joy. It's not in happiness. Someone's like really confused. I'm having a ball. I'm having a ball. This person got egg all up and down their face. Like, I'm not jealous. No, you are though. And then like it's like, you know how people like when they get divorced or something, instead of like taking a photo that like is good, they'll take past photos and cut cut the person out because they're petty and jealous. It's like not jealous, but they're petty, so they'll cut the other person out and just have them. Someone's done that to like your photos, or like they've folded the photos in a certain way to hide you out. And it's like, what are you doing, man? Boy, girl, brother, sister, child. What the hell? Someone's like found out, like, what? It's like, why do you have their face cut out of this photo? Oh, because they wanted it. Do they have the photo? No. Then why did you cut it out? So you didn't so you didn't ask them if they wanted the photo before you cut their face out in it, and then you tried to give them the photo of their face after the fact. You know how dumb that you have no excuse. what the hell? Like, what are you doing? I'm sorry that you had it. Like, and look, I can laugh at it because there were certain things in my life that were like that. And thinking back on it, like at first it was like all that. Actually, no. Thinking back on it, I kind of laughed at it too. There was like, this is the funniest damn thing in my life. I swear. There was like this jar that we had that had fake flowers in it, just fake flowers, and it was on our porch. It had all of our family members painted on it because my mom would paint. My mom was a really good painter. She was fucking amazing. Anyway, she painted all the family members on there, and then when I was adopted, they painted a brown dot, like a blob, on the side of it, and then my dog Thor was a gray blob beside me, and I thought that shit was so funny. I literally took a photo of it one day and was like, "This is on my porch," and people are like, "What the fuck's wrong with your family?" And I was like, I don't know, but this shit's funny as hell to me." But I never took their like resentment towards me as like offense. I always thought that shit was funny because it was like a beautiful painting, and then my sister just put a brown blob. This is like, okay. I don't know, maybe you have something similar like that. The divine just wants you to laugh it off. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this? You gotta be kidding me. It's like there's no way you're that jealous of someone because they're not a starseed, because they're not a celestial. Excuse me. They're not a celestial or sub-terrestrial being. They're a terrestrial being. They're very boring. This could be immortal. Just an earthling that can't talk shit about you anymore because you're too protected, or they know that you're protecting yourself from this entity attachment when it comes to what you work on, or like someone could be seeing an entity attachment to your job to make you not want to do it, or to your career to like make it do bad. I'm telling you right now, but you're not gonna go into poverty because of this dark high priestess, or someone doing the dark arts on you, or someone who's been trying to block your creativity. So this person now concerned because they're being seen as a thief. They're concerned because they did steal from you. Oh my goodness! And now they're being destroyed because you're not karmic. You're not mean. You're not evil. You're a healer. That's why someone couldn't move in with you. They were confused. Why? This could be like a family member that asked you, and it's like they're not gonna ask you in person, or maybe they did. But a family member like wants to move in with you, or like your family, or like your sister, or your brother, or your aunt, your uncle is like, this grandchild or this cousin, this nephew should move in with the collective. I don't know why they won't let anyone move, and they awaken now because listen, child, they've been doing love spells on you, so that you will get bound with people to lose access to your ancestors, or like bind yourself to people that have a bunch of trauma and guilt bound to them, so that when you mix energies, like you fuck up, or you just lose, like someone just wants you to mix energies with the wrong people sexually or even emotionally. But you're single, sexy, and successful, and it has people have a lot of animosity because they're not walking with you. This death magic that someone threw at you is going back to them, because something that you're doing is real or true, or some form of document stating something was real or true. Like this document could even be a post you made on social media. You saying that one of your family members was abusive to you. Someone's finding out, oh, that's real. That wasn't fake. That was a real thing that you had to go through for real. Like people were abusive to you, really. Like that's really what's going on. Yeah, toxic drama. Your family enjoys drama, dude. You came from a dramatic family, bro. Someone could have what is it called? Someone's like an alarmist and a worrier. Like, oh yeah, schizophrenic paranoia. That's what someone has. Them horns, honey. I know, that's what I just said, them horns. Someone has paranoia schizophrenia, dude. Someone's a paranoid schizophrenic. I'm gonna just say that. Your family member is a paranoid schizophrenic. They don't even want me saying it. But you have a friend coming in, a twin flame or romantic partner that wants to talk to you. They're longing for you. They're just worried, or because no. So you have someone coming in who's helping you on your path, and that has someone stressed out because you're not working with this person for sexual reasons. There's no lust in a connection between you and someone that you're working with. If you have like a new job or a coworker, you guys aren't having any form of sexual tension. So laugh a bit. That's why you need to laugh, because it's what the hell. Yeah, someone thought that they could have a possibilities. Someone thought that they could drop your boundaries so that you would end up having lustful thoughts for someone. And it's per the readings you hear. So let's say you're getting readings and it's like you keep hearing that your divine feminine, divine masculine is like single and has a child. The person you're working with or your coworker is single and has a child. That was supposed to trigger something within you to make you be like, oh my God, so you're my divine masculine or you're my twin flame and we're supposed to just be raunchy and have sex. No, they're just there to help you out. You just need to go outside, collective. Go outside. Go outside, go outside, go outside, go outside, go outside, go outside. Y'all need to go outside. You all need to go outside. Cleanse yourself with nature. Please. From this fucking family member who has nothing better to do. They got all sorts of time on their hands. Too busy inverted. This family member doesn't have anything to do. They could be drawing like government money. They ain't got nothing else to do. Like, oh well, I might as well just spend all my money doing dark magic and stuff. Someone has like, dude, this is so silly. This is so silly. Someone's running like an in-house coven, and that was a bad decision for them to do that. It's like they mom in on it. Them and they mom or them and they dad are in on this in coven, and they got a bunch of other people. And if they moved locations, they took people from where they used to live and teamed up with them for this coven and moved. Like if someone moved where you used to live or your hometown, they've been getting people from your hometown in it. And then they also have people from where they used to live, and maybe you moved to where they used to live or around the area where they used to live. So then you have people who like are around you who are part of this coven that see you, and they see you as a mentor though, because no hope has been lost for you. You're like someone's scared because you're not clinging to your old ways. You've done a lot of self-reflection, and people are seeing that like, oh, you're not at all who so and so said you were. So they're backing up now. People are just looking at this and like, yeah, legal issues are on the way for someone. Yeah, hopeful Archangel Michael making sure Mikael is here. Like unto God, the one who dares to be like God is putting down the hammer on this person, on this family member. So they're trapped now. Child, they can't get out of this. They stuck. They stuck for real. Because you burnt bridges with this psychopath, you have no need for this person in your life for real. Like what would they do? What would they add to your life? What would they add to your life? Or you need to cut ties with them today, do that cord cutting. Go to my channel, go to that playlist and do that cord cutting. It's free. Or if you need someone to do a cord cutting, you can go to my website and check out the process there for it. And I got you there. But someone needs to do a cord cutting from this family member. Because it's not okay that you're not a disappointment. Because now they're codependent because you're not a disappointment. I don't even know why that had to come out like that, but you're not. I don't know who needs to hear that, but you're not a disappointment. Your family, your mom and pops love you. Like especially if they passed away, they don't think you're a disappointment. They love you for real. Like they fine. Yeah, no, no one's blind to why people. Everyone knows why no one's worked with you now. Everyone kind of sees why you haven't had anyone to help you on this path, and it's like, oh, well, I just get the energy of, oh well, that sucks because it's not like you're out trying to beg people to work with you. So it's like we might as well just stop doing the work and see how they want to move. That's what's coming through. Because your well-being is here. You hit the jackpot. You're about to get a big reward, like a huge reward, because you hit your goals. Or when you finally do your goal, post that video, post that thing, you're gonna have huge rewards from that. Everything's gonna work out perfectly. You just need to go ahead and do it. Someone's terrified because they don't. People are mad at this person because they did all this just because they have no creativity. They don't have creativity. They don't have a soul. They don't even like the flame inside of them is burnt out. This spirit inside of this person is just rotten. Like, of course they're not going to be able to do anything. Someone's also been doing like big back. I don't know why they're called big back spells in my head, but they are. Someone just wants you to get like fat and ugly. That's literally how it's coming out. They want you to be fat. Maybe your family member's fat and ugly. They want you to be fat and ugly. I don't know. I didn't say it. Because this person, without any type of this worry, was starting to bully you. They were gossiping about you, making up all sorts of shit about you, just so that no one would go through plans with you. But now no one's being fooled because I'm telling you, someone might have looked at like a photo album of memories. Someone might have been like, "So, I thought you said you were related to them." Oh, I am. It's like by adoption, or like we don't talk anymore. It's like, so why are like half the photos cut in half? Don't you dare say they said it was because they said they. Oh, really? It's that because the wind started kicking up. Because someone said it was because it was of your parents or their parents, and they cut the photos out as like a memory thing. And they said, so where's the photo at of your parents? And they don't have no proof of that. Why, child? Someone to go find out what the fuck's going on. Like I thought you said that. Wait, it's like hold up. Isn't that supposed? Weren't you supposed to give that to so and so whenever their parents died, or whenever they uncle and them died? Wasn't that supposed to be theirs? And like, oh yeah, well they said they didn't want it. And it's like no, like I'm positive. I remember we all talking about it, and they said they would really like to have this one thing of theirs. And I don't know. That's a weird memory to get. Thank you, Dad. But yeah, someone wants you to be aware of that. Yeah, because it's being out. It's being outed. It was not an accident that you didn't get something. Someone withheld something from you on purpose. It's like even ashes, dude. Like if you were supposed to get the ashes of your grandma, grandpa, mom, dad, cousin, nephew, son, however, you never did because this person was holding it back. It's like, oh, they don't need the ashes. We were gonna give it to them, but they said blah blah blah. It's like, no, you just never gave it to them. Like, oh, well, they blocked me. The last time you all talked, you were harassing them. I would have blocked you too. If you were talking to me crazy like that, I would have blocked you too. That's what's going on right now. Yeah, Val. Someone's making some prayers, dude. Someone's sending some prayers up and making sure shit works out. Yeah, someone's making prayers about their ideas not coming to fruition because they didn't want you to have anything. This marriage, these married couple, did not learn their lesson when it came to temptation because you're not stubborn. This is a self-reflection moment because you don't take bad risks when it comes to leaving people in the past behind or leaving friends behind. You know what to do. It's like, how do you, what the fuck? Oh my goodness. That's what's going on, though. Someone needs to get their head in the game for real. When it comes down to all this questioning, when it comes down to all the blockages, with the Three of Swords, someone could be heavy Libra energy. Someone could be a third deacon Libra, or like a Scorpio Libra cusp, or something to do with like close to a deacon 3. They could be like a deacon 2 off by like a day or so. Eight of Wands inverted to the Eight of Pentacles upright again, because someone just did not want you to move forward to what you were working on, your achievements. They didn't want anyone to see your achievements. Like if you graduated from college and their child didn't graduate from college, they didn't want anyone seeing that you did and theirs didn't. Someone's a failure of a parent for real. Like you should have just not had a child. I'm saying words, and the environment around me is making noises in agreement. That's all I have to say. The Four of Pentacles, yeah, someone is being halted right now. Someone needs to hold on. Well, the only reason why you've been able to move forward is because you dropped all your heavy burdens. So someone's been fighting themselves this entire time. That's what they have to stop and realize is there's no teetering you off your path. You would have to give up the leadership position in your life. You would have to then be a monitor of your own life. That's not what you want to do. Not a Wands, the King of Wands. It's like even though there's a bunch of people coming around you, you're not bothered by it. There's a lot of things that you've had to destroy and rebuild due to these people, but that hasn't been like a disruption to you. That's been more of a lesson. It's been getting your skills up. You've been enjoying it, I'm hearing. Like the skill refinement you've been enjoying, I should say. I'll say that. If the Five of Pentacles inverted and Justice inverted, yeah. Someone thinks it's an injustice that you're not coming back to them, or they wanted it to look like it was an injustice for you to leave them out in the cold when they left you out in the cold. In actuality, with the Seven of Cups inverted, because they went ahead and chose an option to deselect from you, to kick you out from the family. That was their choice. That was their mindset, was to remove you from the family. Six of Cups inverted, Ten of Cups inverted, Ace of Swords. Their whole plot was to remove you from the family. And you're not going to be removed from the family. You're not. You're going to get what you need to get and then leave. I don't know. Someone also just, especially if you are adopted, someone keeps pulling the card of, well, they shouldn't have to get anything because they're adopted. Someone's just really weird about stuff like that. With the Queen of Cups inverted and the Queen of Pentacles upright, yeah, this is someone that just wants money. Maybe you were supposed to get more money than, it's like you all had like, y'all were supposed to split the money whenever whoever died. And because you're adopted, you were going to get more, or you were the youngest, or however, you were going to get more. Someone doesn't like that. But again, as an adult, that's probably working a job. Well, you're pulling for government. We pulled that earlier. So as an adult that's pulling from government funds, I don't think you should be worried about how much money you're going to get from a will. You should just worry about your government pay. Right? Anywho, with the Page of Pentacles inverted, the Knight of Pentacles upright, yeah, dude. Someone did not think at all before moving slowly with this. It's been a long time coming, is what I've heard. The Eight of Cups to the wheel. To make you walk away. It maybe, I don't know, maybe it took you a while to walk away from something, but it worked out in the end. With the Page of Wands, you stuck to it. You stuck to it. You stuck through it. They didn't want this to come out. With the Seven of Pentacles and the Four of Cups inverted, yeah, no, someone did not want this to come out. Someone wanted this to be something to like look at and think it would be cool, but it wouldn't be. But now people see it's true with the Ace of Wands, Four of Swords, and the Sun. People have like it's like people are resting on it. Someone might have even got a dream message or a vision, or they were in some form of like rest or a trance state, and they found out the truth, and they're like, "What the fuck is wrong with you for real? What is wrong with you?" Whoa! So you have a soulmate coming in, or someone that is aligned with your soul or what you are progressing with internally. An earth sign has no influences over your life with these lies of this person. When this person comes in, an earth sign's lies are not going to be affecting you because someone sees that you're grounded. Someone lost all their power. So someone's power is going to be siphoned and given to you, is how I'm hearing it. If they've been trying to siphon your power, you're going to get extra. That's why this person's been sending you evil eye by staring at your photos or doing Reiki or Sekhem or some form of staring or touch magic or like, whatever, waving their hands over the photos to do envy eye or jealousy eye to you. They don't want you to focus on anything air sign. They don't want you to focus on your transformation. Because if you do, then you leave, and they don't want you to leave. Or if you do leave, they want you to like fuck up. But you've been transmutating all the obstacles they send in your way, and they don't like that. They want you to not be grateful about a karmic masculine that you had in your life and what they did to you. They want you to be stuck on that still. You know that though, but you're not letting that guide you. You're not letting that motivate you to stop moving. Or to stop moving forward with your plans. It don't matter. Like, who cares? Oh my god. So someone's been GPS tracking you. A Sokar from Aurelius E. Hurlius was trying to bind you to a Latter-day Saint, a Nomo, but they can't. They can't bind you to no Latter-day Saint. Someone think it could be Chris. Contactee was doing grave work on you 3 years ago with his ex. They both getting deja vu and always know that you didn't know that they stopped a Leo, or Leo doesn't know that they're about to be stopped because your soul star chakra is aligned. This is a karmic feminine, an Altari from the Orion star system knows that they have an STD. They have an STD. Someone has an STD. They got a demon inside them watching with the third eye. But you're not a jellyback. A sister of Aset knows that. They were a Judas in a situation. So something's not being dismissed. A brokenness from Venus is no longer going to be doing something daily to you with a Capricorn. Or this Capricorn is no longer to be doing daily things to you with someone's brother. They're stopping this monthly warfare. They're in their south node. Because your root chakra is too stable, they can't fuck up your root chakra. They can't make you unstable. They can't make you feel like you can't move forward. A Shanshith or a Mason, a Philiosian from Philios or Vega, an Eastern Star. Your sister or this family member could be from Eastern Star. They know that you're an agreeable. Someone has like gone underneath like a Masonic temple to look at the wall of a prophecy, and they know that they're not going to be able to fulfill it. This is about because it's just root work. The Skull and Bones wants to know why they were doing root work on you, why your ex was doing root work on you. It's because you're inky seated. You're literally a child of a protector of Earth, a warrior of Earth, I should say. You are Anunnaki. That's what someone didn't want anyone to find out, but it's like it's too late. But Gemini knows that you are going to be a musician or a dancer, knows that that's what you're supposed to be doing this lifetime. So they're going to open up the gates to make sure that no bitch can stop you. A pure pagan lodge, someone could be a member of the pure pagan lodge of druids, a blue avian, and a werewolf F. They said, "Fuck all this smoke. They don't want it no more." A black mason or a shriner knows that you are protected from all evil because you are in Allah's hands. Allah is protecting you, or God is protecting you, whatever name you want to use. When God guides you, you ain't gonna fall. God's been protecting you for the past 10 years from these people. So you ain't got nothing to worry about when it comes down to your dreams and hopes. You just better follow them at this point. Don't let all this protection go to waste. Don't complain about it. You complaining about it gives them fuel to keep going. So if you're complaining about it, then I guess you want the warfare, confirmation without warrant. So you might as well just shut up and deal with it. But if you don't want it, the warfare, then stop complaining and do what you need to do. Like simple as, because you have too much protection around you just to act the whine all day. I mean, that's really how it's coming through. Like, just move. You know what you need to do. And if you don't know what you need to do, stop lying to yourself, because you just need to stop and pause and breathe and go outside and focus on inside of yourself and not your outside, and just choose the path that you need to walk on. That makes you the happiest. Because you can, you're just preventing yourself from, if that goes for you. If not, then don't worry. But if it does relate for you, still don't worry. Just move forward. Stop worrying. That's your issue. We have the brothers out, Samael, the severity of God. Seduction and downfall communicates with the dead, teaches the occult and magic. And then Michael, who is like God, perseverance, success in conflict, overcoming adversaries. And then we have Mikael, like unto God. Political authority, gives safe travels, protects against conspiracies. Mumaya, the God, the end of the universe, endings and rebirth, influences health and longevity. Nehemiah, the lovely God, discernment, general prosperity, and the deliverance of prisoners. Hallel, the invocable God, justice, makes truth known in court, causes innocence to prevail. Elamiah, the hidden God, divine power, guards against mental troubles. Ayael, God, the pleasure of man's children, transformation, gives consultation and advisory. Beuliah, God, king and ruler, prosperity, destruction of the enemy, and deliverance from bondage. Chauakia, God of joy, reconciliation, regains the favor of one that has offended. Nanael, sorry, that was a funny thought. Nanael, God humiliating the proud, spiritual communication, influences religious men, teachers, and men of law. Mihael, God, father of the generous, fertility and fruitfulness, assured peace between married couples. And last but not least, Hamaya, God, the hope of all earth. Ritual and ceremony can acquire all treasures of heaven and earth. So thank you, angels, for being here. Thank you, Mother, Father, for being here. Thank you, ancestors, for being here. Thank you, past over loved ones, for being here. Thank you, collective, for being here. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thank you all for everything, the likes, comments, shares, subscribes, donations, for the energetic or financial. I truly appreciate them all. If you are interested in any services, you can look at the services on my website, but then just email me and I'll send you the payment methods there if you're interested in any of them. Regardless, everything's in the description. I highly implore that you go to the description and go to the Dr. Malachi's York books in the Google Doc link and read those books to help you grow. You'll move forward in right, sound right reasoning, excuse me. But regardless, I love you all tenfold and forever. Peace and lamb. It was truly wonderful.